What up, good people? Back with today's reflection. In today's reflection, I want to talk about how it's important to be intentional with your faith and intentional about seeking God and actually giving God the same amount of love that He gives us. I think a lot of times we accept the bare minimums uh, to be hopeful for what's to come in heaven, right? So we don't think that we need to be doing anything extra, um, and so a lot of us just settle for John 3:16. For God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son, for whosoever believed in Him should not perish but have everlasting life. Well, to me, I think that's just the bare minimums. Uh, to me, once you submit to God and you give your life to God, you believe. That signs your permission slip to take the field trip to heaven. So you get to come to heaven. But the Bible lets us know that it's not going to be equality in heaven. Uh, some people are be in heaven, but they may be in the lower parts of heaven. They may be in the garage of heaven. Still better than hell, but it's not going to be in a mansion. Jesus Christ said He goes to prepare a place in His Father's mansion that has many rooms. I want to be in a mansion. I don't want to be in the garage in heaven. What I'm praying for is for God to say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant," which means I was intentional about serving God. I was intentional about pleasing God and doing things that God put me here to do, fulfilling my purpose. And not just settling for the bare minimums. And then sometimes we could go to the extreme of that and we go all out for worldly things. We killing it in the world, but we dead in our souls and in our spirits. And the Bible tells us, those who are first on earth will be last in heaven. Those who are last on earth will be first in heaven. And so I think having a level of balance and understand your intention, like every day should be, you should be trying to meet the mark of "well done, my good and faithful servant." And if you're not doing that, then work on it. Don't just settle for where you are, and don't just think that you killing it because you're successful. Because you got the money, because you got the career, because you got the fame. That's good. There's nothing wrong with that. But what are you doing with that? How are you being a steward with that? Are you leading more people there? Are you recruiting more people to Team God? Or are you just worrying about yourself? God calls us to be selfless and not selfish.